It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Aggies will kick this deep to get us going. Right there, we'll start with the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. There's the handoff. Breaks free. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only did they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Sooners offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. It's a shotgun run play. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Williams. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense will keep it on the ground here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Offense facing fourth down.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They were not going to catch him that time.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Looking downfield, it's Williams. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Wilson. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Bringing pressure. Makes the ground. It's Gibson. Broken tackle, still going. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a handoff. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon Achane and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Catch made on the left side. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Handoff here from the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass, it's Williams. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
It can work BAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. It's an out route. The catch made. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. He's in the clear. Huge play, moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal. The Sooners line up with a first and goal.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And he drops back in the gun. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. And now here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bartlett. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And now the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Armstrong. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And here's the handoff. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll run it here. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Gibson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he's down after the catch at the 12. The red zone opportunity. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
The extra point makes it 28-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Williams. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Look out, room to run here. But head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Butler. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The sure hands, it's Williams. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
The Aggies will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They mix it up with a run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Gonna run it. It's Gibson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fielded at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Williams. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. He's looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over and plus. Sorry.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. And it's a throwaway. It's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Fires it on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Williams. They'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? It's a draw play. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break to flip ends in the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
2nd down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Williams. And this time it's complete. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection at the line. This offensive line has been getting whipped all day long.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's dropped! Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Breaks free with room to run. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He's got it in the open. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 17, set to kick off.
Looks like a man is down on the field. Last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Grinding away on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Off the RPO, caught to the right. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. To throw, it's Williams. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
It's just so... in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got it with room to run. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two to...
And they've got him on the blitz.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason...
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Touchdown, Sooners, as they put 6 more on the board.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good.
The score, Texas A&M 49, Oklahoma 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone.
Texas A&M Aggies will take over 1st and 10.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.